Edwina Martin, upcoming president at AAUW, is currently organizing programs educationally to enlighten girls to their rights. This comes on top of the kidnapping in Nigeria, where even Michelle Obama has taken a stand. We all want those girls back. And according to Edwina Martin, it's education. That's where we have to start.
Well, what's going on with the kidnapped schoolgirls in Nigeria really goes to the heart of what AAUW fights for every day, 24/7. Our programs, our branches throughout this country and certainly throughout New York State do programs related to education, such as STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, to get girls interested in those topics and involved in those fields. We do mentoring programs. We do workshops for women entering the work field on equal pay, and so many, many more programs. When you educate a girl, when you educate a woman, you educate a family, a community, a village. So the attack on these Nigerian schoolgirls is an attack on education for women and girls, and we all have to take that to heart and do what we can to protest against it. We all know about the Bring Back Our Girls Twitter feed, and that's been wonderful for getting the word out on protests and other actions around the world. But another thing that AAUW is encouraging not only our members, but people around the country to do is to call your representatives in Congress and in the Senate and call for the passage of IVAWA. IVAWA stands for the International Violence Against Women's Act. We have a Violence Against Women's Act here in the U.S. that provides funding for, amongst other things, to address domestic violence issues. IVAWA programs provide funding for education for girls, for example, around the world, and would also strengthen protections for girls and women and ways to go to bring people such as these kidnappers to justice.
Yeah. Michelle Obama jumped on the issue immediately, actually did a Twitter feed, and that went out everywhere. How important was that, do you think, to gaining interest for women all over the world who are concerned about this kind of thing?
I think both the First Lady and the President speaking out on this issue has had a tremendous impact. The women of the Senate, of the United States Senate, have also been very vocal about this issue and doing everything that we can to help bring these girls back to their families. I work at the New York City Council. I'm the council and legislative director for Deputy Majority Leader Debbie Rose. And just last week, right here where we're standing, the City Council held a rally, a Bring Back Our Girls rally, as a first step in doing advocacy to help raise our voices in outrage over what's going on.
You're going to be the president in the upcoming term, which starts when?
2014.
2014 for AAUW for New York State.
Yeah.
What are some of your goals coming into that office?
Well, my goals include increasing our membership and supporting our members. That's extremely important to us. We have a great board that's coming in that will follow a great board because it's a lot of women that are committed to the issues that AAUW stands for. And we will be fanning out around the state, meeting with our branches and with our over 2,500 members throughout the state to talk about and hear their concerns, their issues, their problems, and their ideas.
Edwina Martin, you are the president of the AAUW. Explain to us what that stands for.
Well, I'm going to be president for the 2014-2016 term for AAUW New York State, which stands for the American Association of University Women New York State. AAUW is the leading advocacy organization in the United States on issues related to equity and access for women and girls in both education and in the workplace.
Thank you for spending some time with us today on this issue that everyone is concerned about, especially the kidnappings of the schoolgirls in Nigeria. And best of luck with your upcoming term as president of New York State's AAUW chapter.
Thank you.